does. It does.
Okay, can we not talk about it? I'm hungry right now.
Drink your water. Get your Fiji
I
water.
really could do with anything on this list of stuff I shouldn't eat or drink. Any of them would be great right now.
Well, I hope. Well, please do not say any one of them because I actually list things you shouldn't eat here.
That's what I'm saying. I ate everything that you said.
You know what, guys? Can we try to learn and
Well,
adapt?
let's start off first. So we've got, if you go to my website and also to Facebook page, also on the Wildcat Facebook, on James Bedell Facebook and the Mushin Project Facebook, you will see that there are 2 PDF files that can be downloaded. They're free. You can feel free to copy them and pass them on to anyone else.
It's been copyrighted, so go.
But I'm giving permission now.
Right.
It's open source, giving permission now. Put it on your refrigerator. Put it on your mirror in the bathroom to remind yourselves.
On the refrigerator. I'm gonna get a magnet.
And what you have here is the basics, new basics of performance eating. When I had my gym in Atlanta, it was a high-end personal performance gym, and I trained all executives and top-end business people. And pretty much they wanted, the easy way out, but they were willing to pay a lot of money.
Right.
But the easy way out was actually a lot of work.
Right.
And it was just one-on-one. And my time there taught me a lot about body fat, training any and everyone across line, male, female, short, tall.
43.
Sorry.
The funny thing is, I actually had a lot of women come to me and say, James, I would like for you to help me shape my rear end
Right.
so it stands up more.
Can you say booty? Because that's how we do it in the
Oh, I apologize. James, I need a bootylicious booty.
There you go.
Is that the
I'm
term?
gonna be politically correct in the Wildcat
So you
show.
have to do a lot of squats, huh?
Get that focus.
I'm sorry, I
I
didn't want
know.
to say you had to
Well,
do
Simba,
that.
thank you for mentioning that, Simba, because I highly recommend squats for women.
Right.
Along with push-ups.
Yeah.
Along with push-ups.
I will do push-ups all day, squats too, but my ass is not getting any bigger.
I know.
Well, there are a particular way of doing your squats to develop what's called a gluteus maximus.
Right.
And
Whatever, you're
Go
Jamaican.
down.
You're Jamaican. We were born this way, Gaga.
and for everyone, actually your gluteus maximus, your rear end, your booty,
Right.
it is a muscle.
Right.
It's not just fat. It is a
Right.
muscle, and it's an important part of your body structure to ensure that you have the proper form and erect form. And as you get older, you should have some form of a rear end,
Right.
a booty, because it helps to keep the proper alignment in your spinal column, which keeps you erect and helps to work against gravity.
What did you say? It keeps you erect.
Standing straight, man. Standing
Well, what
straight.
would you-
You know what it does.
Okay.
It's the
I
same
was just saying.
concept, just
'Cause
different
I ain't doing
way.
a squat like crazy, man, so when I'm 60 years old.
No,
That's not the thumb, bro.
He will tell you how to stay erect when you're 60. Relax.
Now
You get
we
the
do.
pill.
Staying erect for a man when he's 60 is quite possible by maintaining a high degree of testosterone via weight training and high intense
possible.
workouts
You hear that, pretty boy?
and high ingestion of protein.
Right, that's third on the bulletproof point. Let him get to the first two.
I work out, okay?
Okay, then you're good.
Just try
We
to keep
never
my
said you didn't.
testosterone up.
Right.
So I can be long.
How much do you bench press? You think it's too hard? It's too long. You're lying.
No, my bench always be. I go up and down. I got an injury right now on my chest. You know that. I'm hurting on my chest right now.
That little.
So
Okay.
symbol, just to help you out here, benching, how much you press, how much you bench is an irrelevant question.
Yeah, it is.
Because benching does not transfer to real world activities.
Right.
I mean, how many times are you going to be laying on your back having to take a car
Wow.
off, a car off the chest?
Is that a true question?
Well, I've never been a woman, so I don't know about this.
Wow. Shout out to the
Well, you know it's funny that you
I do
said
feel
that
like a car
because
sometimes.
so I actually just recently got into this whole CrossFit thing, right?
CrossFit.
I heard it's like a
training.
cult.
That's
So,
my training.
Is it a
it's
cult?
not. It's not a cult. Well, I mean, those that get into it, they really into it. Funny thing is that so when I go there, I took this introduction course, and
They kick
the
your
guy
ass.
said your workout is going to be all of 9 minutes, right? So I'm there with a buddy of mine. And me and my buddy, we pretty fit, pretty in shape, right? So when we come in, we see the people that are there before, and they're all like jacked and stuff. So we feel a little intimidated. Then we turn around and we see the people that are coming in for the introduction class, and they like all out of shape. We're like,
We got this.
God, this ain't nothing. So the trainer was like, your workout is gonna be 9 minutes, right? So, and then he was like, believe me, that's all you're gonna need. And so I thought just it was like 9 minutes. It was like 9 minutes. I got this. So like he was telling us to do exercise. I went to go. I got the heaviest ball. I got the tallest step. You know, I'm thinking that, man. 3 minutes into it, I was like, like yo, I was drenched, and it was crazy.
It's very intense. That's why.
But the funny thing, the reason why I brought that up is because you just said something that actually was very notable. The trainer said something that was like, you know, what CrossFit is all about is doing actions that we do every day.
Yes.
It's like, you know, as a child, what are the things we like to do? Jumping up and down, running back and forth, throwing the ball, doing stuff like this. Like this is stuff that our body is used to doing. It's like our body isn't used to going into a weight room and pushing weights off of us. It's like, you know, like doing the flies. It's like, how many times you gonna do that ever in your life? Except at the gym.
Sorry.
Yeah, I mean,
Did you see that? Tina, did you catch that on the video?
She'll do it again. She'll do it again for you.
Thank you. I got
that's
it.
why I think that's right.
So he was
I mean,
saying
so you subscribe to that way of thinking?
CrossFit is, I subscribe to multiple forms of training. Strength, resistance training is primary, and the reason for that is simple, that we fight against gravity every day.
Right.
And the older you get, the more muscle mass you lose. And muscle is tied, what's known as neuromuscular, the muscle wrapped around your bones, the musculoskeletal muscles, they actually keep you up and keep you erect. There's that word again.
I love it.
Shout out to Symbol.
Like that's contagious. Shout out to. I didn't think I ever get James to say that. But go ahead, Ashwood.
I'm converting slowly.
There you go. Welcome to the Wildcat.
So the more muscle tissue you have, when I say muscle tissue, I mean flexible tissue, the actually stronger you will be. CrossFit is a form of training that contributes to that, the strength and elasticity of muscle, more so than yoga does. I'm sorry to say for those of you who take a lot of yoga.
Oh, see, I told you, go yoga.
But yoga is flexibility training should be considered secondary to a training program. Muscular development should be considered primary.
Yeah.
CrossFit would be considered a muscular development program, but you want to make sure that you have what's known as overload. You're lifting, at some point you're pressing or lifting more weight than the body's normally accustomed to.
Right.
So
you want to shock the body.
Correct. That's the only way the muscle will grow.
Right.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm a big believer in CrossFit, in that form of training, big believer in it.
Yeah.
All right.
It was,
What?
nah, go ahead.
Ashwood, finish your
Oh,
consultation.
okay. No, I mean, I think it's right. I'm definitely gonna try to do it. I think it busting my ass.
So I'm gonna see you in like 30 days with your chiseled ab 8-pack.
Hey now.
Well,
Woohoo!
first of all, I do have a really nice stomach right now. I just like my core is pretty
My
nice
core.
right now. I mean, I'm a thin guy.
Can I do the cap hat down?
You can.
Validate you?
Absolutely.
All right, we'll do it later.
Okay.
So Symbol, how much you press? Once you step out of the gym, that's an irrelevant question.
Right.
That's
He's
irrelevant.
like, hey, that car needs to push because the tire is busted.
There you go. There you go.
So
I saw that running through your head. Like,
listen to what she just said. When that car needs a push, it's not just your chest muscles going to be pushing that car.
Legs,
It has to be
that's
your
all
legs, your
Everything.
core, everything, and you will get that
glutes.
from CrossFit.
Tighten your
Yeah.
glutes, homie.
And the glutes. So when we're talking about the glutes, so the squats, yes, your rear end should be a muscle. It should not be primarily body fat.
Right.
And for most people, it is primarily
You're
body
good, Mom.
fat.
You're good. She's squeezing her booty over
Maybe
there.
Now-
that when you hit it, it just
Yes, correct.
Oh, yeah.
Fat is a tissue that the structure of it'll just sit there. It's like Jello. Think of it as Jello.
And
But
keep
yo,
that in
but-
mind. Wait, keep the Jello in mind. Back to the podcast show on the flow, surpassing FM and XM. Going back to Jello.
Yummy.
So-
Wait, hold on. That's one thing I want to say real quick, the Jello thing. So, I know that you said, on the gluteus maximus, the ass. But I love smacking a fat ass though, and it kind of shakes.
I was wondering why I couldn't hear you because your mic was off.
I mean, like I like to make a little paper boat,
You
like
can
put a little
still-
tight paper boat, right? Put it on
Well,
the
you know
ass,
what,
right?
James?
Smack
Would you stop
and let it go
it?
like with the wave, you know what I'm saying? That's what I like to do. I mean, that's.
So much for the public service
It's about
announcement.
I'm just saying. I mean, if the ass is too tight, like too muscular,
that's not
I
true.
can't. Like, I'm not.
Have you ever had a super tight ass?
Yeah.
James?
So when it comes to women naturally carry more body fat than men do,
Yeah.
and that's
you.
because yes,
I said
and it'll always be that way. For them to actually have a super tight booty, it takes a lot
It takes a
of
Serena
work.
Williams.
A lot, yes.
Lord, that's a
A
tight
lot of
one.
work.
man.
So you just have to avoid those women.
Tessa.
I'm sorry, Serena.
Man, Serena got an ass on her. Like
And she's a
crazy.
half a man because her booty's so tight.
No,
But that
she-
ass would knock you over.
Yeah.
But that would not fit into your criteria.
Right, 'cause that's super
of
tight.
I can get down with that
sailboat.
We make exceptions. We make
I mean,
exceptions.
come
All
on.
right,
that
a
ass.
couple of questions that I'm sure the average person always asks. When people, I was just saying, I was at the gym the other day and my stomach's a little tight from crunches, and this other girl was doing crunches next to me, but she has this huge belly, and I'm like,
Stop hating. She
I'm
was
not-
trying.
At least she was there.
At least she was there.
I'm just saying.
were
It's
you
like,
not hating about the people on the phone on
You
the
were
treadmill?
hating, no,
Stop
no,
it.
very-
well, they probably should not even be there then.
Right.
But I'm saying,
But like
like,
I said,
she was
do
working
10,
though.
she would do 10 crunches, if that. Lay there for 30 to a minute, 30 seconds to a
She,
minute.
she building
and
herself
then,
up.
And then probably cry in
Intervals.
So crunches. Let's get this understood. You're wasting your time.
I concur.
Simply eliminate the idea of laying on the floor and crunching up to your upper chest portion to
Right.
meet your knees. What you're actually doing is you're working your hip flexors.
I need some of those. I need some of those.
No, that's not
That's
your
not
hip
a hip
flexor.
flexor,
The
you
hip
fool.
flexor is opposite to where you just touched.
You're so stupid.